much per square foot?
Yeah.
Which, we don't like that question because it's so open-ended.
Everybody's like, we want to keep it low. I'm like, okay. And then they come and they want marble.
Started another division of our company. We have more employees now, continuing to look to hire more. Welcome back. It's been a while, but we are here ready for season 2.
Thank you guys so much for all your support. I know you've been nagging us to get back in here and start season 2. So as Sean said, welcome back.
Well, it's good to see you, stranger.
It's good to see you too.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Maybe we should tell all the viewers what's been going on in our business lives and what changes we made.
We should. There's been a lot of changes, good changes.
Yeah. We have a new warehouse/office facility. We started another division of our company.
We did.
We have more employees now.
Yes.
And continuing to look to hire more. We'll get into that later, but it is tough to find, good employees, right? So I'm glad that we did find a few. And then we have this beautiful new podcast studio.
Ta-da!
Which we'll be doing all our podcasts in moving forward. And I believe we're going to try to get out on the projects on a couple of these, right? And be remote with the little remote studio podcast.
That'll be fun, I think, just for, all of our viewers to see us out there.
And we could have guests as well. And we could have them. Yeah, I know a lot of people are scared to be on the podcast, but don't be scared.
No, we're nice.
We're nice people.
Some other things coming up, right? So I think we'll discuss. We're in a whole new year, 2026, so a lot has changed with interior design, cost of things, worker availability for our subs has changed. So there's a lot of things I think we'll go over this season that are just new updates.
I know one thing that hasn't changed is we get calls every day for how much does it cost to build a house?
No matter how many times we say it, yes, it's always the number one question.
Or how much per square foot,
yes.
Which, we don't like that question because it's so open-ended.
Very.
So we'll get into that as well this season just to refresh everybody's minds as to how much it does cost to build a custom home in 2026. Okay, so let's give them a little update on what we've been working on. We have several custom homes going right now, right? We
do. Remodels.
Well, I was going to say, yes. I was going to get to remodels, but I was thinking of how many custom homes we have, and I don't know how we're doing it. But we're running around like crazy, and it's a good thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
Yeah.
Yes, remodels. We have several remodels going on.
5 right now.
5.
Yes.
Yeah. And I think on our social media, we post a lot of those. Like we try to differentiate custom homes to remodels. And then we're doing ADUs, right? We have a couple of ADUs going. And we're doing some pools. So
exciting.
So exciting. Yeah, there's a lot going on our end, and we're just hoping that you guys will come along for the journey and watch us through this process. And, if you need any help or you need any advice on any of this stuff, we're a phone call away.
Yes, and I think this year specifically, we are really focused on just our company, our culture, our team. We've been doing a lot of work on that just to get the right team and key players with us on this journey that we're going on. So a lot of focus has gone into that, as well as obviously our business and custom homes. But without great people on our team, we obviously can't do this. It's not just you and me, right? The saying goes, right? It takes a village. And we have trying to build a good team to our core people we have now to make our village.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And again, these podcasts that we're going to be doing is for information purposes, because most of these questions or topics that we go over, it's something that people constantly ask us about. And the more we can give them, right, the more information, then the easier it'll be once we get through that process or get into the process.
Yeah, I think it's important to point out that we are here. You can send over questions, anything they want us to talk about on our podcast. Please send those over, because that would be great for us to do too, answer some of their questions, and maybe we haven't thought of them.
Let's do a little you guys pick the topic segment. How about that?
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
I like it.
So drop a comment or a topic that you would like us to discuss, and we'll get to it. So let's talk about the number one question we always get every day almost. which is how much does it cost to build per square foot, usually is what they ask, right?
The same burning question.
Yes. And this was actually our first podcast episode we ever did almost a year and a half, 2 years ago almost, huh?
Probably around there, yeah.
Yeah, we had this question so many times that we felt like let's get it out to the world so they understand it a little bit more. So getting right into it, typically, you could build a house as low as 300 a square foot and as high as 900 a square foot, right? We've seen both ends of the spectrum. Currently, if I have to give a price per square foot out to the public, they're landing within $400 to $500 a square foot for us, right? And it depends on a lot of things. So you want to talk about some of the
Things
factors
that drives the
that
price
drive
on
the price
up.
up.
Yeah. Everybody's like, we want to keep it low. I'm like, okay. And then they come and they want marble. So finishes are what really kind of dictate those big things, like your appliances, obviously. What are you using for your countertops and floors? Are you using marble? Those obviously drive the price up. Are you using RTA cabinets? Are you going all custom through the house? That makes a big difference as well. Your lighting, I mean, finishes in general, right? Everything in the house that people see are what can drive the price up.
Yeah.
And then there's the change orders.
Yeah, and as far as finishes go, though, we've started to give allowances out, right, for our clients because it's such an unknown number.
Yes.
And we've had a lot of times where we'll tell a client a certain price for flooring, let's say. And let's say it's, $10.99 a square foot for material, right? So anything up to $10.99 a square foot they can pick. And most 7, 8 out of 10, they always want something that's $15.99 a square foot, right?
Right.
So we've gone to a system where in the finishes section, we'll go ahead and just give them allowances. So you get $100,000 for your appliances or $50,000 for your appliances, whatever that number is. And then they know if they go over that number, that they would have to pay the difference, as opposed to us trying to guess and hope that we can land within a number they want. And then later they change it and say, oh, that's not included? I thought you said flooring's included. I thought you said cabinets were included. It's like, what type of cabinets? What type of flooring? So,
right. All of that drives. And that's going to be a good episode now that we're talking about it, of how we've changed that process to do a deeper dive so they kind of understand.
Yeah. And then every home is different, right? So,
yes.
I mean, you could have two exactly square footage size homes, right? 3,000 square foot homes, two of them. They're both 3,000 square feet. One's 500 a square foot, the other one's 350 a square foot, right? So, again, it comes down to finishes, I think, is where it's at. The lumber, the concrete, most of that is a fixed price. We kind of know where that's always going to land. It's just when we get into the windows and doors, right?
Yes. Ooh, I didn't mention that. Yes. Very good.
Yeah. That's where things start to get a little squirrely.
Yeah.
So we're trying to...
People expect us to, off the top of our head, already know, what they're going to pick and choose, right? And there are some builders who specifically say you can only use such and such windows. You can only put, these appliances in. But we like to give them the option to choose. And through that, at times has got us in a bit of trouble, which is why we figured it out. But I think that's a good episode. So don't give them too much so we can touch on it again.
All right. Sounds good.
Before we wrap up, we just want to say thank you. We're so excited that you're back. We're excited to be back. I know it's been a while since season 1. We look forward to bringing you more episodes, bringing you into all of our projects, as well as answering all of your questions on custom home building.
So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you on the next episode.